What up? What up? What up, you guys? It's Blackwing 2040. Welcome back to the DC Animated Universe Marathon, where Tex and I go through the iconic episodes as well as some of our favorite episodes of the DC Animated Universe. Now, as you guys know, we've already completed all of Batman the Animated Series, but we have one more hint of Batman to go through, and that is Batman Mystery of the Batwoman. This movie released in 2003. This was a very weird time or release year for this movie because around this point, the only shows that were airing for the DC animated universe were Static and Justice League. So the animation for this movie, it does have all the new Batman Adventures animation style, but at the same time, it's a weird point to place it. So I mean, we're still reviewing anyway because it still takes place in the DC animated universe anyhow, but it's just it's just odd placing that. That's how I say it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe got into production a while ago and they just got development hell, delays, and all that, or they just wanted another Batman movie in this universe. I couldn't tell you, but it's very weird, especially as this should have been the slot for Superman to get his movie, but it's fine.
yeah. Despite the movie Superman Brainiac Attacks having the same animation style, the same one, but it's not canon. So it's
I have to rewatch it myself. If I was if I understood what the DCU canon was as a kid, I would be able to point out every plot hole. Like, yeah, this don't make sense. This
and
can't
I
be canon, man.
and the more I think about it, because with Brainiac Attacks, the way how it opens up, with literally Brainiac just coming down on Earth and just attacking a laboratory that belongs to Lex Luthor, and then pretty much the main plot, you have Lex and Brainiac working together to take down Superman. I'm like, this doesn't seem part of the canon of the
Which is
DCAU at all.
funny because you have, eventually what does happen with Lex and Brainiac.
Yeah,
But
what happens? What
I don't
really
know if
happens
that
with
was
Lex and
just some
Brainiac?
intense foreshadowing for something that it wasn't even canon to, but
It's weird. It's just wild. But this should be. Have you seen this movie before, Tex?
maybe once in the past on like Boomerang, but I've never seen it all the way through. Only like clips of it. Well, not clips,
Okay.
but I might tune in on Boomerang. But the movie didn't ever interest me as a kid. I would say it was kind of in the same vein as the Mr. Freeze movie.
Sub Zero. Yeah.
Yeah, but when I watched Sub Zero all the way with you for the first time, I was like, okay, I actually really like this movie. I
Yeah.
mean, hopefully I get this from this, but
Mm,
I mean,
we'll
I've heard people talk about Sub Zero. I don't hear many people talk about this movie, so
No one talks about this movie at all. It's just like it's off of people's radar.
I'm legit surprised it's actually on HBO Max. The kids really good.
I'm not, because I mean this movie. I believe Paul Dini and Bruce Tim and the gang, Tim and company have their hands in this movie. I believe.
Mm.
I mean, we'll take a look as we watch the opening credits. But before we begin, this movie is also the final performances of Bob Hastings and John Vernon as Commissioner Gordon and Rupert Thorne before their deaths in 2014 and 2005, as well as Ephraim Zimbalist Jr., who was the voice of Alfred, who was pretty much the main voice of Alfred. But technically, his final performance of Alfred wasn't until
The
Stark.
Justice League. Okay.
Yeah, the finale of Justice League. So there's a lot of final goodbyes here in this movie. So all the voices that we know and love from this universe in the Batman that are part of the Bat category are no longer with us, sadly. But with all that being said, sorry to take it to a little somber note. That was not my intention, but let's get this started. And if you're watching along with us, guys, we are about to begin in 3, 2, 1. I gotta make sure. It's almost got I had to have the subtitles on.
The
Forgot
WB
all.
logo looks very crisp here.
With the new decade. I mean, not new decade, new millennia.
Oh yeah, it looks a
Because
lot more shiny than it usually did.
yeah,
Had you had a chance to play that multiverses game?
I'm not giving that game any time at all. Because It's just another Smash Brothers clone, and
I think it's a great game, to be honest with you. I'd
I'm
recommend
hearing
if you
great
get the
things
chance.
about it. I'm hearing great things about it, but
Only time will tell how it goes because it does have problems. Like it's a free game, but its pricing is atrocious, man. They
I
asking
know
for a lot
I
of
know
money.
it's they're going through like beta testing right now, so
I mean, they say that, but it's basically out for everyone. It's going to be out forever now. It's like one of those games that's in beta, quote unquote, but it's basically a soft launch.
uh,
Okay,
the
I can guess what that is because I remember her. Okay, actually, I remember the glider or
yeah,
whatever you call that. Because as a kid, I used to think that was the only cool thing about this movie.
it was like that's gotta be the coolest vehicle ever.
I think mostly because I saw this around the same time the Sam Raimi Green Goblin movie. I mean, Spider-Man movie came out, so I was like, oh, I love the Goblin glider.
It's
So
almost similar to that.
yeah, jeez Louise, it's a
It's a
woman.
woman.
That's it. It's a woman. Not just a woman, just like a bat, just stealing guns from y'all. Like I feel
What's
bad
funny?
for what you want me to do. Like we're driving. I don't.
And it was crazy. Every time she shows up, and I gotta give props to the music director of this movie. Every time she shows up, it's always a saxophone riff, and that's perfect.
That's actually nice. I'm actually curious to see her backstory in this film because I'm curious because she uses the batarang. She obviously knows what she's doing with the batarang. So I'm curious how she's affording the budget and how she got the skills.
Sheesh.
I don't know if she was trying to kill them or just knock them off, but that was
That was
risky.
a bit. That was a bit
Whoa,
extreme,
nah,
though.
nah. She had no idea they'd get up. Nah, I'm not hearing it. Okay.
That was definitely pretty extreme in my mind.
Was it a black guy? Did he jump to the other car?
No,
Oh,
he's
there he
climbing.
goes.
He's
Okay.
climbing out at the top.
Oh, she's just trying to destroy the. I don't know. That might not be the best way to do it.
Yeah, there are
Because
other ways
some might not
to.
break, and then you're gonna leave them to the public. That thing has to weigh a bit for her to be swinging it like that. Some of them guns you can definitely tell are still intact. I don't agree with this. It's a horrible way to go about it. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
I
Bruce
will
and Tim.
say I love the movie quality because they look even better. I love the new animated adventures designs.
Yep,
So seeing Tim and Bruce in this art in this like movie quality, I really dig it.
2000s animation.
Oh yeah. Like right before everything started getting a bit too squeaky for my taste,
Yep,
you know.
because that's the animation change. Well, then I would say not change. Tone up. I'll say that the tone up didn't happen until like the middle, second half of Batman Beyond season 2.
Mm. Impressive.
I remember the first time I was watching this when like the way how Bruce and Tim are just staring at her, they're like do they know her or not? I mean, they both have bat symbols on their chests.
I mean, they seem to be just letting it happen. I would think that. Because I seriously can't. Her design, I don't know how I feel about it.
What, the suit?
Yeah.
I
Like,
kind of like it.
I don't know how I feel about the gray. Like the gray and the red, I get it. Because if it was black and red, it would just be the Batman Beyond suit. But like, I
Yeah.
guess with a cape. But I don't know. Okay, so she clearly doesn't care about lethality.
Nope.
Okay, see that would tell me like, okay, we got history. When I guess they don't.
And Tim's like, oh, I haven't seen her around the cave.
Another one.
It's quite the opening.
A mystery of the Batwoman.
Now we get opening credits. Typical.
He looks like Spawn. Oh, I love that. That actually was really cool. I hope that's not the peak of this movie.
Mystery of the Batwoman.
I used to eat opening credits like these up all the time. Like I recently started watching Star Trek: The Next Generation, and their
Wow.
movies kind of have their opening credits similar to this, and I just dig this style.
Back before they didn't credit Bill Finger.
It's hard to believe that's everything. It really is.
Let's see. I wonder if Bruce Timm and Paul Dini's name will pop up at all.
Look at that
Batmobile,
boy. That's sleek. That
I've seen that GIF like many times. Okay, Alan Burnett. He was definitely one of the.
They got to be at the end, right?
I think so. Producer, associate producer. They don't make movie openings like this. Oh, that pose. That was from that Justice League intro.
Oh man.
Lolita Ritmanis did the music. Okay. Of course, casting and voice direction by Andrea Romano, obviously.
I truly do love this look for Batman. That's kind of goofy looking.
That gliding pose.
Yeah.
Story by Alan Burnett. Okay.
I don't mind. These are core credits, but Jesus.
Written by Michael Reeves. And I think that's the end of the opening.
Gotta be right.
Produced and directed by Kurt G. Okay. So Bruce, Tim, and Paul Dini didn't have no hand in this movie at all.
At all. Okay. I'm genuinely surprised. I would have thought they would at least be like, oh yeah, we helped a bit, you know?
Yeah. I thought there would be like executive producers at some point.
At least they bring up Selena, despite how they butchered her for the new seasons, but whatever.
I love Alfred. I ain't touching that one.
I mean, I guess it links her to you, but I don't know. Just tell Commissioner Gordon. I don't know that girl. I don't know her.
Seeing Bruce in this 2000 style animation, he almost and with the blue pupils makes him almost look like Samurai Jack, just a little bit. I
can see it. I can definitely see it. Because I just started watching. Have you ever heard of a show called Primal?
Yes.
Yeah. So the same dude who made Samurai Jack, Genndy Tarkovsky, and yeah,
I heard a lot of great things about that show.
Oh, it's great. Like it's brutal, but in a nice way. I just started watching it. Season 2 just came out. I swear I've seen this black dude before. Was it in Justice League?
Nah.
Oh, he's just for this movie, just a random character.
Just for this movie.
Thorn. I'm surprised how much Thorn actually mattered in this universe. Bro, that's why he has so many episodes where he's like
the one gangster that they always keep using over and over again.
Did they ever have like Falcone or any of them in this show?
I think they had a Falcone, but not Carmine.
Okay, so Thorn is basically the step.
I think he's like an amalgamation. I think amalgamation of the Falcones.
You're probably right. He's just the stuff. He is just a mob boss. This is a Lex Luthor operation down here, man. That's so stupid. I'm sorry. Like, oh, that's nice. I don't know. So, is this implying they? Okay. I'm surprised Penguin's down here. I thought he was all straight now. You know, in business with a known criminal, testing out an umbrella on Batman, which again is a bit like, come on, man. Who carved these out?
Sheesh. Somebody upgraded his umbrella for sure.
Just a miss. Just a miss.
Man, Batgirl, Batwoman. What is it with this city? The water? I love that line.
Wait till you get a load of Bat-Hound.
I'm surprised Nightwing hasn't fought Penguin yet.
If I lived in Gotham, I don't know. I don't see.
Yeah, he's probably in Bloodhaven.
Your dick is in this movie, right?
Nope.
Damn shame. But I guess you win some, you lose some.
Yep.
Okay, I see what that umbrella can do, but don't poke me with that, man. Don't touch me. I'd actually no, don't touch me with that, man.
He needs to be careful where he points those umbrellas. He could take somebody's eye out.
Go blow them apart.
Literally.
Oh man. Is this our introduction to the Batwoman? Because I remember this kind of like this setting.
That's part of the mystery.
Oh, is this the movie where that scene comes from?
Yeah, where the goon walks in.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why I've seen this black dude before. Okay, good to know. Because I thought that was from an episode, not a movie. Okay. So this movie undoubtedly has an iconic GIF in it. Then good to know. Oh, GIF. How do you say it?
I don't know. GIF. I don't know. I say GIF.
And so this is Batwoman, right?
What? Let's just say,
Oh yeah, you're right. I remember it was a little just like three of them, or whatever. Ironically, this would have been a great redesign for Selena, so I want to put that out there instead of what we got. Uh,
yeah,
she actually does like Selena.
almost. It's the haircut.
Yeah,
That. Wow.
bad girl growing up.
As you should, Jim. What's next? Bat
Yeah, there it
Owl.
goes. I remember that one. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I've seen a lot of clips from this movie. I take it back because I keep thinking a lot of these lines were from episodes.
He's being serious, Bruce. Come on, cut Tim some slack.
He's reading an X-Men book, obviously. You can see the big mutant on there.
Uh,
I would love Bat Hound. I kind of wish they did just have a dog. I mean, he did eventually get him, I guess.
and there's Barbara. This scene was so wrong.
It's just so weird.
Tim was like, I ain't in this. Leave me alone.
Which is nice. I would have loved to see more of the family dynamic they supposedly had. But
Yeah.
most episodes only have one or the other.
Exactly.
Where is she at school at?
She's Barbara.
Okay, that's funny.
Oh,
It's so weird to think that he was ever in a relationship with Barbara while Justice League was also pushing him and Wonder Woman's freaking flirting.
oh yeah. I'm telling you.
I mean, I get it. Bruce gets everybody, but I don't know, man.
That's one I cannot agree with.
Oh, I don't agree with any of Bruce's ships in this universe. I don't agree with a single one of them except for Catwoman.
Selena.
And maybe Talia. Maybe.
Yeah.
But like never no Wonder Woman. I hate that ship. I'm sorry for those of you who like it. It's a horrible ship.
Nobody likes no for the Wonder Bat shippers.
Yeah, well, we'll get to it when we get to it, but I got something to say about that ship, man.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Okay, knowing like I guess the twist, if you want to call it that, it's really easy to spot who's who, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, oh look, it's a complete new character with a unique design. I wonder what she's gonna be in this movie. Yes, just show me what it does. Stop all the lip service, man.
You ever heard of show? Don't tell.
See now if you're lit with that. Yeah, look at that. Now you got my attention. This is actually groundbreaking. This is the kind of stuff a supervillain could do. And instead of selling it to make a lot of money, they just use it for crime. And they wonder why they broke.
Statue of Liberty.
That's actually amazing. That's groundbreaking. Yeah. I don't know what it could be used for, but it's really cool. At the very least, it could be a stellar toy, man.
Yep. Of course, Bruce took her out to dinner.
So this is clearly before him and Barbara like locked it down. They were kind of something.
Wow.
Especially blondes. Blondes get a bad rap, man. They're not stupid. They're just different.
Oh. Watch your grip
reflexes,
there.
Though.
Never a dull moment in Gotham.
Never can be.
Check, please. And there's Montoya's replacement.
Isn't she another one of you know who?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, they make it really easy. She looks a lot like what's her name? Kate? Maybe it's the red hair, but I know Kate's hair isn't actually red. I don't think it is, right? It's a wig. Can we not call her that? Because I feel like that makes it seem like she's with me and she's not. Oh, let's feel like a Star Trek.
Wow.
A plasma rifle. That's some high power stuff in Gotham, man.
Sonia, that's her name.
Did they say what happened to Montoya?
No, they don't.
So they just introduced this character in this film, pretty much just for her to like.
Just to
I don't
say,
know.
she's Bullock's new partner.
I get it. Nobody really cared about Montoya. Apparently, I mean, I feel like I only care because of the knowledge I have about her outside of the show. But like, dang, they could at least say she moved to Metropolis, like the commissioner in Metropolis or something. I don't know. That'd be pretty funny.
Or something. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh, move to Keystone City. I don't know. Something silly.
Who knows? Again, the mystery is just mystery.
Think about it, Black Queen. The only other times we'll ever see this Batman and Robin again after this will be in Static Shock episodes, man.
Yeah.
It truly
Sad.
is a travesty, man.
Yep. Static Shock episodes and a flashback scene in Return of the Joker.
I want to think about that.
Yeah, concerning the impacts that happen in that flashback. Look up.
Dead. Or at the very least, they back gone. Yeah, the gold utility belt too. I don't know. Something about the costume don't do it for me. Maybe the utility belt was red too.
I kind of like it's. I kind of like it. This one, and of course the actual comic book Batwoman suit.
I love like Kate's Catwoman.
Oh yes,
Batwoman suit.
Kate's suit looks beautiful.
Yeah, but this that's not bad. Maybe it's the full mask too. Oh, this scene
I
gives me
get
Under
that.
the Red Hood vibes.
Welcome to superhero team up.
Tim has said that like he's teamed up before. Like I guess he's teamed up with Clark at this point.
Yep, he's worked with Clark. He's worked with Static. He's worked with
Oh yeah, you're right. This is early 2000s, so yeah.
See, her methods really are lethal.
Yeah, like a charge.
Why would you do that? What's with the lethal methods, lady?
Like, I don't know. Like,
I get it.
You gotta know.
I get it. You don't want to leave the criminal's work behind at all, but you're also destroying evidence that leads, to other clues.
Also, I feel like you're making an enemy out of Batman because if you kill somebody, he does have to take you on. And I was there. Look at that. You almost got yourself killed because if he didn't show up, they would have just jumped you, and you probably wouldn't have got out in time. So Barbara isn't in this film.
Yeah, and that was it.
Okay, cool. Nothing against her, but look, I need my Bruce and Tim, man. I get one Batman and Robin movie out of this.
Casnia. That's a country that does get mentioned in Justice League.
You gotta love the consistency.
Yeah, some consistency. Sheesh. Hold it. Hey.
Okay, I asked a question, bro. Like, why you switch? Okay. Tim was Bruce. Like, I'm gonna let it happen, man. You saw he backed up. Okay. She talks like a millennial. Or maybe I shouldn't say that because when this movie came out.
And he just leaves Tim there.
What about me? But I can't drive the Batmobile though, so I'm just stuck here,
huh? Tim really just. Oh.
I don't know. Like at this point, I would consider you an enemy. Like man, you could argue that she knows he'll be fine, but no, you don't know that, man. I could die from this. This is just that scene from him when he was looking at Clark and that World's Finest team up.
Yep. You should have just put a tracer on her, but then again, knowing her, she probably would have found it. So I guess waited out a little more.
I mean, she did get one hit on Batman.
Ooh. Shut it.
Oh.
The bat glare. Hey, Duquesne, somebody left a note for you. Okay, first of all, she's not his woman.
Just okay. Like, okay, I'm leaving.
I'm
And he
out.
leaves so dramatically. It would be funny just left to the front door. Oh, okay. So I'm saying I didn't know who she was before, but now okay, that makes sense.
Stop lying.
But that's some good looking breakfast, man. I'll tell you.
The poor guy. Just watch her. Hmm. Wow. Some protective father he is.
I mean, you must trust his bodyguards. I would never trust him like that.
Nope.
You just stay home.
Dang, Bruce. Oh my gosh, Bruce. I like how Alfred is keeping count. Like, Alfred, I'm gonna give me a new watch. Sure, go right ahead. You deserve it. Treat yourself.
But you just can't be around him, man.
Gosh. Uh, wow. The fact that she knows what kind of goons they are. He said, I miss working for the Joker. Man, if you were still working for the Joker, he would have had you dead within one wrong action. What is this guy? Oops. Better make a run for it, Bruce.
Oh my god, is that billionaire playboy Bruce
Bruce
Wayne?
Wayne.
Like, if Bruce was a nobody, I could understand this, but my god, like, I feel like if you live in Gotham, you know who that is. You know,
Yeah.
I can understand if you weren't from Gotham, but if you live and work in Gotham, nah, that's Bruce Wayne, bro.
Or if you watch the news.
Exactly. Let TMZ find this. Why is Bruce Wayne running away with this mobster's daughter? Oh my god! If y'all can't get through that, like I know y'all. Did Bruce Wayne? Was that Bruce Wayne? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, and especially they told their boss that they saw it was Bruce Wayne, they would raid this man's house.
Oh, they actually got out.
I hope so, because they'd be idiots otherwise. I'm sorry, she looks so young.
I
And
know.
I
I'm just like,
and I got such a bad taste from the barber situation because Bruce at this point looks like he's what, like maybe his late 30s, man. And she
probably.
just looks about Barbara's age, and it just leaves an icky in my mouth, man. I can't handle it. Though he does look good for his age, man. Good on you, Bruce.
Yeah. Hmm. Yes. The fact that Bruce was like the gangster, like no, the mob boss. Wow. Oh, Alfred's playing Fast and Furious.
That's the most action we've seen Alfred get, so that's nice.
At least he does something.
I'm not doing that.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not going through all this.
Like, I'm sorry, sir. You're on your own. Woo. Oh, stop, Bruce. Trust me. this was Selena, you were having the time of your life. Ugh, his luck with women just it, it confuses me so much. Again, this pairing looks so wrong.
I miss Selena and Talia.
Selena especially.
Especially her. I mean, Talia wasn't really ruined. She had a sad ending, but I can't say she was ruined as a character. Selena, on the other hand, Kathy. They're taunting me, man. Her name is Kathy.
Yeah, her name is Kathy. The other girl, the blonde chick's name is Rocky, and Bullock's new partner's name is Sonia.
Okay, I Joe seen the Pussycat vibes, man.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, you have a dead mother? So do I.
Ooh. Sheesh. If Bruce wasn't there,
I never got why you'd risk that. Okay, you just met me. Did she know he's Bruce Wayne?
Oh, yeah. She just figured it out.
Oh, like, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, they have a tracker? Jesus.
Oh, wow. They actually found her.
Let's break his ankles. Oh, my God. Is that Bruce Wayne? Bruce is a big guy. Like, I think I kind of dress like him, like with the long sleeve black shirt. I don't know if it's a good thing because he looks kind of ridiculous.
Again, he just looks so young.
He literally looks like he's waiting for somebody to come chest him, man. I don't know.
I'm waiting for you goons. Go ahead, make your move.
Did y'all know? Dang, like that was Bruce Wayne. I didn't think he was that big. Does he lift weights?
And the next evening, Huh. Oh wow. That is an interesting piece to the mystery. So her father had an assassination attempt on his life, but it ended up killing his wife. I mean, her mother.
Oh, okay. I can understand the animosity between them now.
Mm-hmm. Tim. Okay, that. Oh gosh. That all black spandex.
Why is everybody wearing? I'm about to say, why is everybody wearing that in this movie?
That
like,
all black leotard.
It doesn't really look good on. I don't think Tim would wear that unless he's just kind of like Bruce.
No, he wouldn't. Tim would. I mean, not Tim. Dick would, but not Tim.
I just imagine a little color to him, you know. They love this device. I swear I've seen it so many times in this universe.
Yep.
That camera. The Kardashians. That's what I thought it said.
He said the Kazians.
I like that. Yeah, but she almost killed Batman. Like that's
so
an amateurish.
She's giving away her position.
That is such an amateur thing to do.
She didn't think the thing would. Oh, perfect.
Oh my god. I guess I understand why he didn't have to rock it. I get that.
Thorn was never the combat type, anyhow.
What is Thorn like? He had a Green Lantern ring on. What was that on his finger?
I think it was just a regular.
Like an emerald ring.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all it was.
Okay, I thought that glider was cooler as a kid because I thought she used to stand on. Did she just let it she just rides it like that? I don't know. I feel like that'd be pretty hard to hold on. Oh, that's the shot for all the dads in the movie theater, man. Or I guess at home.
This, yeah, this was only a home video release. Basic Penguin just said he's fired.
At least this dude isn't too mean to his likeys. He seems to like him, or at least treat him with enough respect not to just throw them off a cliff when they mess up.
Yep. Rocky's teaching Tim cheat codes.
I don't know what that means, Tim. I've never played a game a day in my life.
Wow. Tim barely getting anything, even in a movie. Good gosh.
So far, I'm not disliking the movie, but yeah, it's like Tim is kind of. I feel like he's just here to because he has to be. I guess they needed a partner.
I mean, you had Robin in Sub Zero. Now you got Robin here, who barely does anything.
It's funny. Tim is clearly the better Robin in the show, but Jake
Uh-oh.
finally gets to shine. Who is
She
this?
didn't. She did not. Wow.
That man Bruce was kind of. Oh, she's nice. And they're playing each other, right? Like they know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they just playing in front of Bruce. And I forgot she was in this film. I thought she was gonna be the main one, and she has not been giving me them vibes. That's so mean. I would marry Bullock. No, I wouldn't. Bullock don't need no woman, man. He's a strong, independent man. Him and his donuts.
Yep. He's married to donuts.
Exactly. They'll never leave him.
Iceberg Lounge.
About time. I was like, dang, we've had Penguin this whole film. No Iceberg Lounge yet? I always love the look of the Iceberg Lounge,
Yep.
It's a shame we rarely get any like scenes here that aren't just like they come to talk to Penguin for information.
They actually got a actual famous singer to do this role.
Good on them.
Yeah, her name is what's her name? Cherie. She's from France. The dance animations on the characters is very interesting.
It's like Batman Beyond vibes to an extent.
Yeah, but evolved.
Yeah. But Batman Beyond, I think it looks a bit better because they usually hide it because it's always dark and flashing colors. This is just I can see all the lighting. Wow.
That guy's like got some fries with that shake.
I'm sorry, that's the stupidest thing. I've never liked that. I thought it was so cheesy.
Some lines would not fly today.
I shouldn't have fly back then. Not because of like offensive. It's such a lame line. I don't know. I've seen girls react to that and they just laugh at it. Like it's so lame. Good times, yes. Is that an actual episode or that just a reference?
He's just
okay.
That. He's like, that was back during my more rambunctious days. I'm like, Penguin, you're still rambunctious now. The club is just a hideaway.
It would have been nice if that was actually an episode though, but it's okay. With Bruce Wayne, the most I don't get it, man.
She says that a lot.
I think I'll decide in the powder room.
I wonder who that could be.
She dressed up pretty quickly, didn't she? I'm assuming she used Bruce because she couldn't get in without him. But like, what did she change?
Recognize that material that she just used?
Mm.
Oh,
They don't got that too much attention to it either, so it's very interesting.
silent alarm going off in the office.
I hope they're gonna. Are they about to go fight themselves? That's kind of funny. Like I'm getting, I just I get Mercy vibe, but they're just about to fold and those who's the big bad boogeyman? What?
Yep.
Bane's in this movie?
Yep.
This movie. I mean, I gotta see the execution. Okay. What? What are shurikens?
The waitresses are loaded with shurikens. Jeez.
This beats Ninjas, bro. From Batman Bad Blood. This beats Ninjas. This is amazing. 10 out of 10 movie.
Already?
Seeing these Playboy bunny waitresses, showgirls, use shurikens is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
Well, obviously not that great of fighters, though.
No.
I take it back. They're pretty good, I guess, considering they're going against a superhero or whatever. Look at this.
Dang.
You know how much training this takes just to get folded? Like, I don't.
Oh, and I guess the festivities are over.
Did they punch her through a...
There's no way they kicked her through a wall.
You know what vibes they give me? What are those two Joker gangs from Batman Beyond? The girls, the twins.
Dee Dee?
Yeah. They give me the Dee Dee vibes.
Penguin, you're shooting a live missile in your own club. Are you out of your mind?
Did they have heat detection? Like, what?
No.
Whoa, that could have hit somebody else.
He had to get the crumbs.
I feel that, man. When you're hungry, man.
Yep, party's over, people. Clubs close. Okay, now she's really getting her butt handed to her. Not so fast.
Okay.
Okay, now every single mook in this club is going after Batman. Sheesh.
What were they?
Where were they the whole time?
Yeah, love to see it. Oh, narrow escape.
Oh,
this definitely got me.
Blindsided, Bruce.
Don't tell me there's a shark in that water, man. Okay, Penguin, you've been good. Now you know if you don't kill him. Oof. Did Penguin lose the Iceberg Lounge? Because you're actively attacking people. It's not like before where you kind of just stay in your lane.
Yep, that makes a mess. Yeah, no shark, but there are seals.
Seals are very nice, so I get it.
That's what you get for having a giant iceberg and live animals in the middle of your club.
Yeah, could you imagine the AC broke? Man, man. Hate to see it.
Yep, there he is.
Vamonos. All he does is pokes his head out. That's all he has. Bane,
Vamonos.
Knowing that Bane seems to be the biggest villain or the main villain or the end villain, whatever you call him, has instantly piqued my interest in this film a lot more. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I wouldn't even say main villain for this movie because it's just.
I get you. The Batwoman's are more so not the bad guys, but the antagonist kind of
antagonistic way.
Yeah.
Bruce, don't you dare.
Hey, I'll call your boss that, man.
Huh. I'm surprised the goon would be like, better watch your hands, Brucey boy.
I think she's the least interesting one so far. So we barely seen her.
Yeah.
Does she have some deep, sad backstory? What are you doing?
I don't know. He's a detective, remember? When? Bringing up stuff that doesn't even happen in an episode. Again, that just leads more plot holes. It's always Thorn. Comes the train and then gone. I never understood the whole disappearing act. Oh my god, Tim is wearing that Lee's heart again.
They just want him to look like mini Bruce. I don't I don't get it.
It looks terrible on him. Oh, I think she's visiting her boyfriend. Yep. Wonder what they put him away for.
Kevin. I can't hear his voice, but he kind of looks like a DCAU version of Kevin Levin.
It's the hair, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the hair. My car.
Okay, so Penguin technically is the main and antagonistic villain of this movie.
Okay.
He mentioned Supergirl.
Okay, I'm glad he's actually a nice boyfriend. So far, I don't know if they're gonna do like a twist at the end, but so far he seems to be a pretty good boyfriend. So those are in short supply usually.
Ouch. 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 Somebody let the window open. Oof.
Showing those skills.
But a little sloppy.
Batman. I don't know if Batman would ever use the word geek.
Uh-oh. You took a few seconds to think about where you were last night, Rocky.
I went for a walk. That's funny. I'll say that. You said it, not me. That was kind of creepy how you said that, Bruce, but it's okay.
Uh-huh. I mean, you see how many years he's been trying to take the Penguin down, and he always has some way to get out of jail.
Exactly. Like he's had to live with the fact that Penguin just gets away all the time.
It's like he's like the cream of the crop in the crime underworld of Gotham.
Yeah, at one point it would just get annoying to me.
Heck, sometimes I realize, like, I guess Penguin isn't necessarily Arkham material. He's more Blackgate.
Yeah, because he's not crazy. He's just a criminal.
He ain't crazy. Carlton ain't happy. Uh-oh. Here she goes again. There's Bane. It's crazy that he's back again.
The more I look at this design, I wonder if this design at all influenced the Batman's design. You know?
The one with the red skin.
Yeah.
Be careful. Use the right words around Bane. Jeez.
Don't worry. Do not worry.
Using a canister as like a punching bag.
I mean, in the world we live in, you never know.
Yeah, I'm like then again. Kevin Conroy's line delivery at that moment was very, very soft spoken.
Sometimes I get the impression. I don't know if he was a theater kid, but sometimes he gives me the impression
Oh, he
he would be a
was.
great singer.
He was.
Okay, because every time sometimes when he voices Bruce, I legit think he's about to break out his song. You know, he just has that vibe to his voice.
Oh.
Okay, so we're basically almost at the end now. They're revealing all the secrets to us, the audience.
Oh.
Oh my god! I wonder who Batwoman is.
And Sonya.
I don't know. This just screams to me backdoor pilot spinoff. I don't know why.
Like Birds of Prey.
Yeah, something like that. It just gives me that vibe. I don't know why.
I don't know
I'm
why.
the music meister.
I don't know why they had the idea to use three individuals for one identity. I get it was just to play with the audience.
I mean, it's a nice twist. Oh, here it goes.
Oh, this is going walked in like somebody in here.
I should have figured this was from a movie because animation is like very crisp.
It is.
Nope.
Nope.
I
Good
respect the
choice.
man who knows his limits, man.
But yeah, once it got to the identity reveal that all three of those women are Batwoman, I'm just like, okay. I guess we'll work. We'll run with this.
Yeah, I get you. It's jarring. I don't know how I feel about it yet because I only vaguely remember it from when I was a kid.
Hmm. Sonya.
He looks so jawline there.
Yeah, it just shows she has feelings for Bruce.
When Bruce goes to look to past like his past love interests and Batman Beyond, is she on there?
Nope.
Okay, so they forgot about this movie too. They didn't care. I remember Talia was there, Selena, Zatanna. I don't know who else was there.
It was Talia, Selena, Zatanna, and Barbara.
Barb. Oh yeah, okay. So I didn't miss one then. maybe I shouldn't like ask for spoilers, but there's a scene where like all three Batwomen stood up.
No.
Okay, so I don't know. I had that memory in my head. That's how I thought. I remember it was three different people, but I guess not.
Yeah, they all don't suit up together.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be like one scene at the end where they all stood up together.
Nope. Senorita.
Okay, so he's just the big bad person to actually punch because I guess you can't really get a good fight out of Penguin.
Nope. Not really.
I'll take it. That was a commercial break, was it? Oh,
Just a
okay. I was like, what? It's a movie, right?
just a fade to black.
Okay, that's cool then. I was about to say like,
Yeah, this is where it does get a little bit muddy. The final act. He's like, and he's like, I want you to see her for yourself. Uh-oh. Look at her playing coy.
who? Okay.
It's like, what? Who?
You want to play that way? Okay, we can play that way.
Hmm. So this whole operation was a revenge plot against Thorn. Thorn has a way of pissing people off. Too many people.
I'm about to say, didn't he make Harvey in his universe too? He made Two Face.
Yes.
Yeah, Thorn.
He has a bad way of just really just getting at people.
You'd be asking for it, man.
But Sonya, don't you even try it. Yeah. That is a very detailed speedboat.
Is this gonna be another Bane fight? What, it ends on a boat?
Yep.
Are we sure Bruce Tim had anything to do with this?
So Tim can drive the Batboat, huh? But not the Batmobile. Very nice.
I kind of feel that. I guess he can't hit nobody in the water.
Very funny. So Barbara is allowed to drive the Batmobile, but not Tim.
Maybe Tim just can't reach the pedals, man. He is pretty short.
Uh-oh.
When I realized who she was.
It's your daughter, Carlton.
You just didn't keep the mask off that man. Thorn.
Thorn just like... Wait a second. That henchman. Wow. Wow. Don't.
Well, good on Penguin. Look at you, Mr. Penguin Detective. Good on you.
Oh, not the gas. I was expecting the knife.
Whoa.
Dang.
What are we doing? Like, I'm going the same side, man? Why you playing like that, man?
Boys, this ends tonight.
This ends tonight.
Ugh. Bruce, take care of the big one. Senor Batman. I forgot totally how this match went down in this movie, so
Has Tim met Bane yet?
not that I know of.
Oh, they have it on an on-screen meeting. That was very flexible.
Oof.
Okay, that's acid. Penguin, you're trash. Thorn, we're in a closed area. Oh, okay. I thought it was
What is
RPG.
no? It's the plasma rifle, but again, still. Sheesh. Thorn, will you stop shooting that thing?
Thorn feels more like a nuisance in this film.
He's not smart. Oh gosh.
Tim, my boy, come on. He finally let you drop something. Don't break it.
Don't
Man.
mess it up. And here come the other two.
Oh, so they were in costume together.
Yeah. But you don't see him suit up.
Oh, okay. That's what you okay.
Okay, this is the closest suit up that we're gonna get. That's as close as we're gonna get.
I guess. I definitely don't remember this act. I swear I just remember the Bat women's flying together.
Again, that's why this movie seems so forgettable.
Are you mad at me? Okay, I feel like they've turned up Bane's like Spanish vernacular a lot in this film.
Yeah. They didn't even use it that much in his debut episode.
So it's like every sentence he says is like amigo or vamanos. Like Jesus. I don't mind, but I don't know. It's kind of like I wonder why they chose to do it like that.
Not again. Not again. Jeez.
Okay.
These three ladies really sure had a motive. One wants to get back at her father. The other's trying to take down Penguin so she could get her boyfriend out of jail. And the other one wants revenge on Thorn.
And it was just fate they happened to meet at the same college, huh?
He gets.
I will say this
they're
about
multiplying.
Penguin. Penguin has some of the best lines in this film. I will say that. And I never said it about Penguin.
Always with the big words.
He gets. They're multiplying.
Oh gosh.
Oh Jesus.
Bane tore her father a new one.
Did he break his back too?
I hope not.
Looks like his back is broken. He's dead. He was already KO'd. He's dead. I'm sorry to tell you. It's over. Bane.
Bruce, take him down.
I like to imagine this is the last fight they had before Bane overdosed and he just looked like he did in Batman Beyond. Though I bet he wishes he was dead.
Time I need. Ugh. Uh-oh. 8 seconds. The ship is gonna blow. Boom. So yeah, be glad Joker was not in this movie because this would have turned out way worse.
This would have been a train wreck then. Like, forget everything else.
Uh-oh. This is like the opposite of Titanic.
Not by ice, but by fire.
Yes. No iceberg.
Second Batman movie we've seen where it's ended with an explosion, people trying to get to a boat to get away from something on the water. Do you want to put that out there? Sub-Zero did it better though. I stand by it.
Yo, your suit's on fire. And they just have who I want to know who made that vehicle.
That's a good question.
Like the three of them came together for this operation. I'm wondering who created that vehicle though. Okay, Penguin. Oh, Tim, where were you the whole time? Sheesh.
Tim really did get sidelined, huh? He's just another
Why do
Robin.
they do this? Why do they do this to him?
I don't know. As a kid, I swear he had so much spotlight, but looking at this rewatch with you has really showed me they did not care, man.
They did not care. Oh my gosh. It's just like they treat Tim like just the help.
Alfred's actually got to do more in this movie. Okay, Bane, so much you got, man.
Oh gosh.
There goes Bruce being superhuman again.
Bruce, behind you.
God.
Oh, I thought that almost hit him. Oh, jeez. That was close. Try to catch your breath, Bruce. Gosh. Where the heck? Yo, the fact that she ain't dead. Dude, you wouldn't dare. Come on now. It's your only daughter. Wow.
That's insane to me. There's no way. I can't believe that. He seemed to if there's one thing I could say about this, okay. I was about to say something he cared about family, man. That was his character arc just went out the window.
Yes. A few. Please tell me that's Tim. No, never mind.
You know the answer. You know it's not, man. Why would he be doing something useful?
I just had to ask.
Oh, she's okay. Did they just lose the mask? Like I still have that stuff on.
Yeah. So much for the secret identity. Nice. Oh! The way how those two just skip through the river. Meanwhile, back on the burning ship. Batman and Bane are still duking it out.
Oh, he could just crush her head. I don't. He just chooses not to.
Wow.
I don't even know what just happened. It looked kind of silly. Oh, never mind. He's back. I thought did Bane really get? Oh, gosh, joking, man.
That was ugly.
This is brutal.
I will break you, Batman. Apparently, there are. Oh, at least he didn't use the Batarang this time. Okay, he did escape. A victim of his own demise. Jeez. No way. No, 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 no way. There's no way.
This finale is kind of. I'm not gonna lie. The finale, I'm liking it, but it feels like it's kind of dragged out a bit. I don't
It's
know.
muddy. It's freaking muddy.
I'm surprised it's still going. Honestly,
That's why I'm at this point. Like, are we almost done with this movie?
because it got my attention for a while, but now it's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of using it, isn't it? Well, good on her for the save, man.
Yep.
I swear you've been the least relevant of the Batwoman, but good on you for doing something at the end. I feel like we could have just had two, but you know, three is fine.
Yeah, I feel like 3 is a bit much.
I think this is the scene I remember. I definitely remember they had mask on though, so my memory's obviously muddled.
Ugh. And that's just another night in Gotham.
Well, it looks like we'll clean up duty again. Batman has all the fun.
Yep. Yeah, Bullock.
Wait, a mask, man! Like I just, what's the point of it?
I forgot Bullock finds out. I just didn't know how he did.
You're under arrest. We can joke about all that, but you're under arrest. I don't.
under arrest, more like you're fired.
Man, oh, and you're fired. Yeah, like no, I just don't. It's funny. Don't get me wrong, but no, you're.
Yep, fired.
I'm surprised they didn't put her in jail.
Nah.
I feel like they would legally have to put Bruce Wayne in jail if the city ever figured he was Batman. They would legally have to. Don't mean they would, but.
Oof.
Are you right? He doesn't pay me, so I don't count.
He made a vow. Ooh.
I'm about to say that's a lot of BS you spot on there, Bruce. You definitely take it personally. Simpler Metropolis?
Coast City.
Oh,
Central
never mind.
City.
She said Capes ain't prevailing.
Gone. The whole disappearing act. I mean, he's your father. Uh, well, there is happy endings for some people.
I'm surprised they all get to walk away. I guess they shouldn't go to jail, but I'm surprised they all get to walk away.
So,
This is the ending?
The fact that Bruce was like, "Twala."
I mean, I like him more with her than Barbara, but that's just the bias talk. I still don't like him either way.
Jeez.
He's just cheating on Barbara, isn't he? Or like, are they not together?
Oh
like, this is
man,
just went nowhere.
This is a pointless relationship.
Are they just gonna say goodbye? Is that what's
No,
gonna happen? They're not gonna drive away to the sunset, right?
you just point out the obvious so much, Tex.
But that's stupid. That's stupid. It leads to nothing. They could just say goodbye and call it a day. Yeah,
They,
goodbye. It's not gonna work out. You're gonna leave Gotham. Barbara's coming back next week. It's over. It's over. Roll the credits. Like, why we
roll
gotta
credits.
that's it. Why we gotta? That's so ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Oh
I don't know what
man.
the obsession with putting Bruce with anybody with two legs. Are these the credits?
Yes, Kevin Conroy is Batman.
These
You don't get
credits play like an A-team credits or an A-team opening. I don't know why.
Kimberly Brooks as Kathy Duquesne. Kelly Ripa, yes, Kelly Ripa from Live from Regis and Kelly, which is when I found that out, I was like, really? Lisa Gabrielli, sorry, and the voice of Batwoman, Kyra Sedgwick. David Ogden Stiers as Penguin. Kevin Michael Richardson. His voice is easily recognizable in media. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think he has one of the most record. I'm surprised he's still on. He still got it, man.
He does.
He played Actually, I don't want to say it. I want to be wrong.
And Tim
Well,
was
look. Well, of course. I'm surprised she was even. I mean, I guess she had to be credited, but like
they had to, because remember Tara was part
this
of
is the image they use a bullet, not one where he's by himself in the image. What is his ending song?
That's the same song that was singing in the club when whatchamacallit, when Bruce and
Okay,
Kathy...
yeah, my bad. I can only see the lyrics, and for some reason I'm getting like the Cheetah Girls vibe from the lyrics. I don't know. I don't know. This belongs to the Batman movie, man. But you weren't wrong, man. Like I was kind of digging the movie up to like the
final act.
Yeah, I was like, it's not the best, but I kind of dig it. They got to the final act. I'm like, damn, this movie's still going. This is still going. It's kind of wild to me. I don't know. Because, like, knowing a lot of the plot points, I get it. The plot doesn't have to go anywhere. It's a movie. It doesn't have to bleed into the show. But, like, the relationship with the one girl, the three Batwomen, who I feel like none of them really get to feel fully fleshed out because they have to share, the identity and screen time.
Yep.
It wasn't a bad movie, but I can definitely see why I won't be remembered, especially compared to, like, other ones. Like Mask of the Phantasm, Return of the Joker, both of those films easily outclass this one.
Oh, for sure. Especially with Sub-Zero.
Oh yeah, Sub-Zero. That's the other one I forgot. It's like, yeah, it was a fine movie. I like the animation style, I guess.
Everything else is just a mess. Like all three of them have a particular motive. One's going after trying to take down her father. The other's trying to take down Thorn. The other's trying to take down Penguin.
Bane just
and Bane is just a hired muscle.
I mean, it's an interesting story concept. I dig the idea of like three girls banding together and they happen to want to take down three different men who also happen to be working together. I get that. But like, I don't know, the execution wasn't all that for me.
Nope.
And I feel like at the end of the day, like if I had to rank the girls, I think it's really hard because I feel like, again, we get the fake version of them that they hide, like for the first half of the movie, and then we get the real version of them, like Rocky and her little personality, but we feel like, oh, that's not the real Rocky. She's just acting that way more times than not. And that's like, okay, she's Clark Kenting it, and that's nice. But by the time we get to know the real Rocky, it's like the movie's over. There's not much left for her character. It's just like, oh, she gets to be an action set piece. So, I really do like the idea of the story, but I don't know if I can say I like
the story. Is okay. The story on paper, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense on paper, but execution wise, this comparing it to like Mask of the Phantasm and Sub-Zero, it just those two movies. Really two movies definitely outclassed this one. This one, you could definitely just say you could just put it in your back pocket and forget about it.
Yeah, just like you said, the ending gets so messy because so many things are going on. Some characters are forgotten. I feel like you could have just took Tim out of this movie, which is a travesty.
Oh my gosh, The fact you have Tim in here, and I'm
I
comparing.
legit feel like he was only here for promotion. Like, oh look, Batman and Robin, but it's really just a Batman movie. Robin's not really here. Alfred, I swear, it does actively more than Tim gets to do.
And Alfred barely had that many scenes in here.
Exactly, but I mean, hey, unlike Tim, he can say he stole every scene he was in. So,
because with Alfred, it's his witty remarks.
Yeah,
it's his witty remarks. But Tim, oh my gosh, they as
Tim
much as
just a watch. Like again, like that scene on the rooftop where Bruce chases one of the Batwoman. It's like, did Tim have to be here? Because he actively does nothing in that scene. Nothing. He just watches. He watches her take a swing at Batman. He watches her go on her little jet thing. Then he watches Bruce latch onto it. And it's like, why is Tim here? He actively doesn't help or do anything. And it's like he would though. Like in character, Tim would try to help. But it's like they didn't have anything for him to do, so he's just there.
It's a mess.
I don't know, man. That was again, the movie wasn't bad. I gotta stress that. But it certainly wasn't like the best the DCU has to offer. Far from it.
And this was like close around the time they were ending. So this is like around the middle point. Like I said, this movie came out in 2003. Not a lot was going on. They only had 2 shows airing at the time. And in terms of storylines, no storyline was pretty much continued from this point. It was just...
Yeah, because even Mask of the Phantasm got callbacks like in epilogue, right? When they showed the Phantasm.
Yes.
Yeah, this movie just... A movie doesn't have to leave a mark in canon, but it doesn't really leave a mark in a fan base either, in my opinion. Like I don't know how the general DCU fan base feels about this movie. But if I had to rank it, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10, maybe a bit less.
I'll give it a 5.
I could live with that.
I definitely give it a 5 because, like, right in the middle, I'm just like, how far have we gotten? Like, we're not even at the halfway point yet.
No, the movie definitely dragged on. Like when I saw you, like see like where we were on HBO Max. Like, you didn't hear me, but my mouth dropped. But I was like, "That's a lot of time left." Now. Like, this movie's been on for a minute. This movie's been going.
Especially the part where Batwoman, Batman, and Robin are fighting together. I'm just like, wait a minute. I could have sworn this happened way further. Like, it happened so soon already.
Yeah, no, that when we got to the boat, I was like, okay, climax, end of the movie. That boat, everything on that boat was like an extra 20 minutes on its own. I was like, Jesus. Like, the movie lost more steam as it went on. I think because I haven't seen it before, unlike you. Not really all the way. That's my first time ever fully seeing it. As I was watching it, it was like, it intrigued me, but it definitely lost more and more steam as it went on.
Yep.
To me, it probably peaked like maybe in the first like 30, 40 minutes. After that, I like slowly kind of went down. And I feel like because I already kind of knew the twist of it being 3 Batwoman, that kind of killed the vibe. So maybe if I didn't know that, the mystery would have been better for me. But I feel like even if I did, I just didn't care that much about any of the Batwoman characters that much.
If you went through this thinking like you already like, say for instance you went in this movie blind, like how you did with Sub-Zero, it would have had. I take it your reaction would have been a whole lot different.
There's a good chance, but I think because Sub-Zero, like this movie, definitely its last leg was that twist. It needed that twist to fully work. Sub-Zero doesn't really have any twist. Sub-Zero is just a good movie on its own. You know, it's just very straightforward. What you see is what you get. Mm-hmm. The closest thing to a twist in that movie is the ending that he's alive, but it's not really meant to be a twist. It's just, that's just the credit scene, whatever.
And just to give him a happy ending, like, hey, Freeze, just to let you know, your wife is okay.
Exactly. It's not really like Sub-Zero depended fully on itself as a movie. This film, its writing wasn't as good as Sub-Zero, and one of the biggest like plot points is the mystery, and you're like trying to understand. Okay, so most of the film, it leads like the first like half of the film, it leads us to believe what's her name, the mobster's daughter,
Kathy.
It leads us to believe Kathy's Batwoman. I'm not even gonna lie, like because in the iceberg lounge scene, I forgot that there was multiple, so I was like, oh, how did she change so quick? And it's like, oh no, that's not her. That's like Rocky. So or Sonya, yeah, it was one of them. So, but I feel like again, like I could rewatch Sub-Zero and get the same amount of enjoyment if I rewatch this, because that I fully know everything. Like even the Bane thing, like I was hyped when I heard Bane was in the film. I saw it. I was like, okay, Bane's here. Oh, he's just this could have just been Killer Croc, just a big muscle guy who just like does muscle things. He's not really doing Bane stuff. Like he's working for these three idiots. You know, he's not his
And
own guy.
now, as we kind of pretty much watched all of the animated series in its entirety, adding the movies in between into this, I can start to see why people don't like the new Batman Adventures as much. Yes, animation is great. Some character designs are better than others, but in terms of like story plot points, it does kind of falter. I'll admit that. So, especially with this movie being the exact same animation style as TNBA, it does not help. So the fact that it's just this movie is just there because it has the same animation, but it's not continuing, no plot point whatsoever, it does make it stick out like a sore thumb. Well, it makes the entire new Batman animated adventure, the new Batman adventure stick out like a sore thumb as a whole. But granted, TNBA had some great focus episodes, like it did close out some storylines, like with Ventriloquist. I wouldn't say it closed out Mr. Freeze storyline. I know a lot of people got mad at that change of Freeze just going from oh yeah, my wife is better, only to find out like, okay, now my body's dying and I can't go see my wife because I'm nothing but a head now. So
Which is a
she
horrible excuse, but go crazy.
I'm like, Victor, I'm pretty sure if you went to go see her, she would have loved you anyway, regardless. I mean,
Exactly.
sure she would feel a little bit shocked at the actions that you had to take to get to that point, but at the same time, both of you are victims of an accident, both of you. So it's just that your husband had to take certain acts to try to keep you alive. They weren't, legal, but I'm sure you still would have loved them either way. It's crazy. That's all I can say, guys, because I know, look, if you go through the new Batman adventures and you realize not a lot of people bring it up, they only bring up like certain episodes like Mad Love or what's it, no, then again, Mad Love I feel like is the only, no, Mad Love and Over the Edge. If you're going into it and you realize the only two episodes that people bring up are like Mad Love and Over the Edge, you see why. But sometimes I say just actually give the new Batman Adventures a chance to actually sit down and watch it all. It's just 24 episodes. It's some episodes go by fast. Sometimes the pacing in some episodes feel a little bit slow, but it still has its charm to it. I'll just say that.
I mean, I stand by it. Like, I know this movie wasn't the best, but I agree with Blackwing entirely. I think it has its own charm, and it does still give us a lot of cool things. It gives us Nightwing. It gives us Tim Drake Robin. It gives us a far more fleshed out look at Barbara Gordon's Batgirl. It gives us, in my
Yes.
opinion, pretty much an upgraded design to practically every character. Yeah, there are a few misses, but I think the misses are pretty much lost in all the hits, in my opinion.
Yes. And another thing, I feel like a reason why the animation stands out because it made it good to sell toys with this animation style. Like this got 2 video games with
Oh, I played Son of Sun Tzu or something like that. Rise of
yep,
Sun Tzu, something like that.
yeah. And the first one, Batman Vengeance. No, wait, so
Yes.
I'm wrong. They had 3 video games.
Vengeance, Sun Tzu, and I wanted I wanted Vengeance. I couldn't get it as a kid though, because I guess they ran out of.
Yeah, they had 3. They had make that 4.
I
Gosh, how many games did this animation style have?
mean, it
Rise
is
of
the best one, so I
Rise
get it.
Rise of Sinzu, Gotham City Racer.
Okay, that's a racing game. I wonder how
Kind
that looked.
it was kind of yeah, it was a racing game. Chaos and Gotham, which I'm just finding out about this one now, and Vengeance. That's all the ones that are based off the new Batman Adventures with the animation style. So very interesting how that got the most. I guess it was easier to merchandise.
Yeah, and it was probably around the time they started making like a big push in their video games. I know Justice League. Maybe not. Actually, let me not say that now because they didn't have a game. Justice League Heroes was his own thing.
Yeah,
But
just it
Justice League
felt,
Heroes
but
was
it felt,
kind of
but
it
it
did because
felt like
it used John Stewart, right, and it had Martian Manhunter,
yeah,
and they used Hawkgirl too. So yeah, it kind of felt like a spiritual partner to Justice League cartoon, even if it wasn't directly connected.
Yep. And I love Justice League Heroes. I mean, it doesn't even that game doesn't get much traction because I guess people compare it too much to Ultimate Alliance. Well, that because and it also released around the same year as Ultimate Alliance. So
I
that's
more or
probably
less just remember the opening when everybody was like Superman, the
oh
man of
with Darkseid
Steel.
narrating who the
Yeah,
characters are.
yeah. I always thought that was really cool.
It's a great game. It's a really great game. If you haven't played it, you guys should try it out. I mean, I was able to get it off of Amazon, a working one, and
How much did it cost?
I forgot how much I paid for it. It was I bought that game back when I was I bought that like years ago when I was like a sophomore in high school. This is like years ago after the game released, and I kid you not, I replayed that game so many times to the not like to the point where it doesn't work. It still works, but just I replayed that game so much that I just love it. Like this is probably it's like the only decent JLA game that's out there, which blows my mind.
It's a real travesty when you say it like that, because yeah, there are. I don't think there are that many Justice League games. I think it was like maybe one for the Justice League cartoon on like Game Boy. I think.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
It's actually astounding to me that the Avengers have a AAA game out, but not the Justice League. But you know, the Guardians have a AAA game out,
and I wouldn't even call whatchamacallit Injustice Justice League.
No, it's not. It doesn't.
That's a DC Universe game.
Yeah, that's a DC game. It's not really a Justice. I think everybody knows that. It's like if you want to call it a Justice League game, sure, but it's not really. It's more like if that's a DC game, DC Universe Online is a Justice League game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
yeah.
It's a DC Universe game.
Yeah, but anyway, guys, I know we kind of rambled off a little bit, but that
was more interesting than the end of the movie. I'll tell you.
But yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening on our commentary of Batman: Mystery of the Batwoman. You heard our thoughts, our review, and opinions on this movie, and like I said, it's not the best, but it's That's all we could say about it. But thank you so much for listening in on this commentary. Stay tuned because Tex and I will be getting our next show, Superman, the animated series.
Let's go.
I am so excited to be going through the show because this will be the first time I'll be able to go through the entirety of Superman TAS. I'm already watching some of the episodes that we're not going to do commentary on. I can see why this show is underrated. Some episodes are kind of a slow burn. Some episodes are just fantastic. So I can see the reason why that show is pretty much kind of underrated. Very underrated, if I would say. But Tex, I know you're looking forward to Superman TAS because after all this Batman stuff, we really need something else.
Yeah, see, the problem is after Superman TAS, Batman TS, we kept getting Batman cartoons. Superman did not get that treatment. he was lucky enough to appear in a Batman cartoon. Superman has appeared in more Batman cartoons than he's had cartoons. I want people to think about that. But you know,
yeah, Superman. When it comes to animation media with Superman, most of his appearances, sure he had those kind of
mostly movies,
but he also had those those Hanna-Barbera Filmation shorts back in the early days of animation, and Super Friends, but that's more of a team kind of a show, not a solo project.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to Superman the Animated Series. I'm mainly looking forward to one particular episode of Superman TAS, and that's World's Finest. So, because
the only time I want to see Batman again.
Yes, that's the only time I want to see Batman again. World's Finest. That's it. And after that, I'll wait till Justice League to see the World's Finest together again. Of course, well, then again, we'll see them again in Batman Beyond. It's just an older Clark.
We won't talk about Batman Beyond, but Batman Beyond, you can tell, was not made with any idea what they wanted the Justice League to be like. I'm just gonna put that out there.
No, I think that with that they just played along and just like let whatever happened happen, and it worked.
Yeah.
And it worked.
It worked. It was just you can definitely tell. Like we'll get to it when we get to it. We'll talk.
Oh yeah, we'll get to it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. Tex, where can everybody find you?
So as always, guys, you can find me at the hold on, I'm sorry, that movie kind of got me. Hold up. The Detective on YouTube and Twitter.
And as always, guys, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch at Blackwing2040. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to be notified whenever I go live or whenever a new video goes up. But until then, I'm Vengeance, I'm Darkness, I am Blackwing. Stay golden.